this works. Okay, come on, I don't want a janky framing. Okay, that works. And then I'll wait for people to come in here. Oh, God. I'm actually nervous for how this is going to turn out. But at the same time, it has to happen. I'll give it some time, wait for people to get the notification and everything, so. Oh, Harry, this is perfect that you're in here. I'm hoping that other people join too, just so I can get the message out in bulk. And Harry, okay, let me just start off by saying the podcast. This will not affect the podcast. So, okay, it looks like people are coming in. I see the viewer count going up. All right, so it is very hard for me to say this because the projects and everything have been a big part of me. They always have, and I've always been super proud of everything. I mean, you, Harry, and Nick. Our actual lives. It's a killer series, killer storyline, and everything. Now, like I said, the podcast, this is not going to do anything to it. But for everybody watching, because I've had some time to think about this, and I think it would be best for me and my life as a whole, not just my mental health, but that too, but my life as a whole. I think, as for right now, I'm going to stop production on Our Actual Lives and TDE. I need to live my life. I need to get out. I need to do things. So the projects, Our Actual Lives, the Devil's Execution series, all that stuff, for right now, I am putting a massive pause, almost pumping the brakes completely at zero. Because I need to, and then, okay, this has nothing to do with the whole Empty 2014, General Diamond, and Ryan Redpool thing. That's all story related. That has nothing to do with this. However, I do feel like, and not in those characters, I can switch in and out of those at any point. But I feel like I, myself, don't even know me. Like, I know who I am, but, like, I feel like there's something missing from me, and there's something that I need to, I need to reevaluate my mentality, my life, my mental health. And I'm trying to calm myself down because I don't want to tear up with this, because this is something real, guys. Like, mental health is fucking important, because that's the shit that keeps you sane, like, guys, okay, for those of you listening to this or watching this, whatever the fuck, and I'll leave this up after I'm done streaming, like, take care of your mental health. Seriously, this shit is nothing to fuck with. It's not. Like, I'm going through something right now that I'm not even comfortable yet explaining. Maybe I will later on if I decide to bring it up on the podcast at some point, but right now I need to just let loose. And that's why that's one of the reasons why I actually started the podcast, the very podcast, was so that I could be me, be real, be authentic, be true to myself. Because, like, I got that burnout of trying to tell this story and everything, and, just everything just it was such a weight on my shoulders, and breathe, 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 breathe. I really feel like I lost touch with. I'm sorry. See, this is what I mean. I thank all of you, though, if you're watching this live or the recording. I thank you guys all for the support and everything ever since my channel blew up, I guess. Well, I mean, it did in my eyes. It blew up. Well, my channel had blown up from the Ruby reaction video and the Black Griffin reaction video and all those other videos. Thanks for everybody that has tuned into every video from there on and all the live streams as well. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything YouTube has done for me. You know, I wouldn't have met Harry or Nick if it wasn't for YouTube. I wouldn't have met Walt, wouldn't have met Ethan, wouldn't have met Ted. I'll give a shout out to him too. YouTube will always be a big part of me. I started that shit when I was 13 years old. I'm 21 now. God. Again, I'm super sorry. Just, this is what I've been bottling up. I highly advise you not to do that. You see what it's doing to me. This could be you if you do this. So don't let it have it. You are human. Put your emotions and feelings and your mental health first. Take care of you first. Because you have no idea how fucking important it is. Or hopefully you will now if you hadn't already. I have lost myself entirely. And this isn't acting, guys. This is very real. This is very, very fucking real. Oh, God. But no, seriously, I love all of you guys who decided to, stick with the channel once you learned about it. And if I met you, and I still talk to you, or even if we just met or whatever, and I was able to talk to you in a Discord call or something, right on. I'm glad I met you. I am. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to have the opportunity to get as far as I have already. I was, a huge shout out to my friends back in Indiana. My friend Isaiah, Nevi, you guys know him as that, or Alex. My buddy Chase, Josh Akutasu, and his girlfriend Lindsay, or Rain if she prefers. My other friend Adam, he played a 2B police officer in the Psychopath series, and just huge thanks to everybody that I've met along the way, and huge thanks to the people that have helped me with everything. And it means a lot. It means the whole fucking universe to me. I've developed such a deep connection with this, with YouTube, with you guys, with the internet as a whole, because we've done so much together, so many different series, so many, videos, the gaming shit. we've hung out, we've BS'd, late nights, just talking shit or whatever. So I think, like, I'm not quitting YouTube. Let me just set the record straight. I'm not quitting. I'm just putting it on the back burner for however long it takes. I'm not gonna give a date or anything. And if I do end up posting a video sometime soon, that's just because I felt like it. That's not that's not my set in stone return. That's just because I felt like posting something. So I'm not leaving. I'm just not gonna be as committed to the platform as I once was. I think those were really the General Diamond days. Let's be honest. Because once I turned the page to Red Pool, that's when the channel just started kind of slowing way the fuck down. And honestly, that's when when the whole Red Pool page turned, that's when I started to really like slow down with myself, ish. And I emphasize the ish because the story really has taken a massive toll on my mental health. And okay, I just remembered, as well, like, Harry, if you're in here still, and if Daniel's near you and he's awake and with you, tell him I appreciate him as well and everything that he's helped out with. He's a great brother. He's a great dude, just like you, man. I appreciate everything that you guys have done. Hats off to you. But, yeah, I'm sorry, God, why the fuck did I do this to myself? Why? Why did I... See, like, the thing is, I knew I wasn't going down a good path. I knew I was not gonna be okay. Guys, maybe I'll leak it. Maybe I'll upload it someday. Um, Completely unmonetized. Like, at this point, guys, I'm not even doing YouTube. Well, no, okay, no, not at this point. That's a default lingo. But, yeah, no, guys, like, really, I'm not even doing YouTube for the money. I'm doing it because it's what I enjoy, I mean, I've done it this long. I, even my friends from work, like Dwayne or DJ, like, if you guys follow the podcast, he was a guest on, I want to say episode 4. I believe it was Cancel Culture is the title of it. That dude has helped me out so much, dude. Oh God, I love everybody that I know. I love everyone. Like, guys, I want you to understand. For those of you that have helped me this much, I don't know what the fuck I could do to repay you. Like, I mean, you guys have done shit for me on what I feel is such a colossal scale. And, like, I want to give back, I just don't know how, and I want to, I, I would sit here and, like, thank you a million times, but, like, I mean, and I do, I'm very appreciative of everything, but I think this is a temporary adios, a very temporary adios to YouTube and everything. But the podcast will still go because to me that feels like a very coping thing. I found it to be very coping because I get to be me. You know, I get to talk about real shit going on and just kind of relax. Sorry, that was a big one. But yeah, no, like, God damn it, my nose is all stuffed up. Um, you know, where I can kick back, have a drink or something, and just talk about whatever the fuck. But yeah, no. With all that said, though, for those of you watching this VOD or this stream, just remember, mental health is the most fucking important part of you. That is the most important thing to pay attention to. Work on you. Make sure you are happy. You know, make sure that your life is how you want it to be. Not everybody's gonna live a great life. Not everybody will. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna be straightforward about it. Not everyone's gonna live a great life. Not everybody does. And, you know, that's why I was telling this story. The whole, like, the film itself, everything that we were leading up to with Our Actual Lives and The Devil's Execution, that final film was supposed to wrap everything together as the message being, be there for everyone. Have everyone's back, you know? Even if it drains all of us, we can still band together and fight the shit together. Because seriously, we are all going through some shit. And we all need to be there for each other. Because that's just how humanity is going to survive. That's how society is going to survive. You know, I used to say that I didn't like society because the whole label thing, but I'm really starting to open myself, actually. Like, I think I thought I opened my mind. I saw reality for what it was. I saw life for what it was. But then I really actually thought about it. I really thought about it. Society, like, the story that I was telling, I was contradicting myself, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even fucking know it. So really, I was blinded by my own reality. And that's what led me here to this live stream, to tell you guys that I'm taking a massive step back to figure myself out and to figure out my life, figure out who the fuck I am, figure out what true life is. Because there's a whole world out there, and not a there's so much that hasn't been discovered yet. So much that hasn't been done yet. We haven't even scratched the fucking surface. So, I'm going to go back on what I had said and say society rocks. Life rocks. Every human on this fucking planet rocks. We are together on this space rock. Positive vibes only. No hate needed, just love. And, yeah, man. We're all in this shit together, so I appreciate what you've done for me, and with that said, I will never know how to repay you, but I appreciate everything. And, you know, if you ever want to reach out, I'm still on Storyfire. I'm not posting videos on there anymore, but I will be there, you know, direct message me at Ryan the Realist. My messages on Twitter are kind of on request based, so you'll probably reach me better on Storyfire. Just, if you got to this point in the VOD, then and you want to message me on Storyfire or whatever, just tell me that this is what you came from, so I know. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end it off here. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching everything. Thanks for tuning into everything. Thanks for everything. I love you all to death. And this is a new chapter in my life. So I'll see you all next time. Hang loose. And work on your mental health, because seriously, that shit's important.